Hello friends, welcome to UGC EPG program. I am Dr. L. Mirana Devi from Department of Geography, Shahid Bhagat Singh Evening College, University of Delhi. Today, we are going to discuss about the inter-basin water transfer study of the interlinking of river project in India. We have been going through flood linking destructions and drought which causes anguish to the people in different parts of India. This is a regular phenomenon due to the disturbance in the natural distribution of the rainfall. In spite of highest rainfall received in the world, not even 1/4 of the water is utilized effectively. The amount of 4,000 billion cubic of rainfall on an average is received every year, in which 75% is distributed in 3 monsoon months. Approximately about 1,900 BCM of water is available after ground absorptions, runoff and evaporation, etc. And the estimated utilization of water resources is approximately 1,122 cubic kilometers. So, we are one of the water-scarce country in the world. If no proper step is being taken for the management and conservation of water, then by 2050, we will be starved for water. Keeping this in mind, the government of India has developed a new idea to link the rivers of India with a canal so that the flooded rivers' water can be transferred to those with drought-prone regions. Now, let us understand what is interbasin water transfer. Interbasin water transfer is a mission to develop or link 2 or more rivers by constructing a canals manually for diverting the surface water from one basin to another deficit basin to reduce the water runoff to the sea. We can also say transfer of water from flooded Himalayas river to those with drought and scarcity rivers of peninsular India. Why do we need for interlinking of rivers? Number 1. Regional rainfall variation. The distribution pattern of rainfall in India is uneven. There is a large-scale spatial temporal variation of rainfall. During monsoon season, northern and eastern part of the country get maximum rainfall while the western and southern part remain almost dry. Hence, most of the rivers in southern part does not fulfill the demand of the people. On the other hand, Ganga Basin and Brahmaputra Basin flooded every year and the water goes west in the sea. Therefore, interlinking of rivers will help water scarcity regions to have more water throughout the years, giving an additional irrigation benefit. And this will control the flood in the water surface river and solve the problems for irrigations and domestic use in drought-prone region in southern part of India. Second, the demand for food is increasing every year and estimated to double by 2030. It is therefore necessary to increase the area under crop productions. The irrigation system in India is mainly through groundwater, having more than 30 million tube wells. But the decline of groundwater tables likely reduce the production in the country. The proposed interlinking basins will benefit for food grain productions to the water-scarce regions. It is estimated to produce 450 million tons of food grain by 2050 in India. Number 3. To control flood and drought. Floods are one of the major concerns in Himalayas rivers, particularly in Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers during the monsoon seasons. There is a cause of huge damages in properties and human life every year, especially in the state of Assam, Bihar, West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh. On the other hand, southern state of Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu faces recurring droughts. The interlinking of river basins will transfer the flooded Himalayas river to the water deficient rivers of peninsular India. This will not only solve the flood and drought problems but also give benefits to millions of people for irrigation and industries uses. Generation of electricity. The link canals will have a potential to generate an electric for the link canal will have a potential to generate electric of 3,000. The link canal will have a potential to generate electric of 34,000 megawatt every year with new construction of canals and feasibility of making more dams. This will help increase the possibility to generate more electric powers. Therefore, the demand for the electricity in many villages will be fulfilled. Let us now discuss little about the history of Indian river linking. The purpose of interlinking of rivers in India started in 19th century when Sir Arthur Cotton, a British Indian government during the British colonial rules, recommended for the first time to connect major rivers channel to solve the scarcity of water and drought in southeastern part of the country and embark upon transfer of goods in South Asia. Later on, Dr. K. N. Rao in 1960s, who was then a irrigation minister, projected an idea of linking Ganga with Kaveri with a 2,640 kilometers long canal which he called as National Water Grid. His idea was to link 14 major Indian rivers to divert the surplus water from northern India to deficit area of southeast part of India, taking into 6 components which are Ganga Kaveri link passing through the basin of Son, Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Krishna and Penas. Second, Brahmaputra Ganga link. Third, Narmada Canal to Gujarat, Western Rajasthan and Maharashtra for Western Ghat rivers to Eastern Ghat river link, Mahanadi Sarda Canal, Chambal Ajmer link. This proposed link canal would require to pump 26 billion cubic of flood water from Ganga with a maximum lift of 550 meters height during the monsoons. Approximately 5 to 7 million kilowatt of power is required to transfer 1,800 to 3,000 cubic of water from Brahmaputra's Ganga link to Kaveri links by lifting up to the height of 12 to 15 meters. Therefore, his proposal was not accepted due to the heavy cost and huge power requirement. Retired Captain Dachshund J.D., a pilot in 1972, suggested a Garland Canal scheme, which include 4,200 kilometers long Himalayan Canal and 9,332 kilometers long Garland Canal in Peninsular India. According to his proposals, 14 canal is required to link Ganga and Brahmaputra from the west to east of about 2,400 km long along the Himalayas and 1,770 km towards the south. A long canal of 9,332 km is needed to link central and southern regions. However, his proposals could not be implemented due to the heavy investment and unsound technology, but if executed, then it will be the largest interbasin transfer of water in the world, giving a additional irrigation benefit to the water deficit regions, and it might produce a power of about 35 gigawatt. In 1982, the Ministry of Water Resources and National Water Development Authority developed a feasibility report called National Perspective for Water Resources Development. The outline of the perspective consists of 2 components, that is, the Himalayan component and the Peninsular components. However, the plan was abandoned till the Commission for Integrated Water Resources Development carried out a detailed study in 1999. In October 2002, the Supreme Court of India mandated that the central government to complete the project to link Himalayan river component to Peninsular river component to provide water to the drought-stricken regions of India. A committee was set up under the leadership of former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and Prime Minister Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. A detailed report were prepared to link 26 Indian major rivers by constructing 30 different link canals. The project were to be begin immediately with a deadline by 2016, but only 6 links have been completed so far, and it has been disbanded after the resignation of Mr. Prabhu from the leadership. First, let us discuss about the Himalayan components. Himalayan rivers development component consists 14 link canals and required a construction of dams and storage reservoirs along the Ganga and the Brahmaputra rivers in India, Nepal, Bhutan. This will transfer the surplus water from the eastern Ganga's river to the canal to the west. Further, Brahmaputra river and its tributaries will again link to Ganga river and from Ganga to the Mahanadi rivers. This project will provide a additional irrigation benefit to about 2,20,000 square kilometers of area and also generate electricity to support the local demand on en route area. This link canal will provide inland waterway for easy and fast movement of goods. This will further provide excess water discharge for the contributions Farakka barriers to flush out the seal of Kolkata port. Kosi-Michi Link Canal. Kosi-Michi Link Canal will divert surface water from Kosi River to the Mahanadi rivers. This canal will take off from existing Hanuman Nagar barriers on Kosi River. The total length of the canal is 112.55 km long and it requires lifting of water through adequate tube before merging with Michi River due to the topography features of the regions. Kosi-Ghagra Link. We can also say Kanari Link Canal. Kosi-Ghagra Link Canal will take off from Kosi High Dam at Chhatra Barrage in Nepal. The total length of 428.76 km long canal will travel westwards, connecting many rivers in Nepal and Bihar. This link canal will give livelihood to the total area of about 10.58 hectares in Nepal, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, having a storage capacity of about 1,021 cubic. Gandhak-Ghagra Link Canals. The Gandhak-Ghagra Link Canal of 639 km long take off from Gandhak barriers on Gandhak River in Indo-Nepal borders, making its flow towards west, connecting Ganga in Rai Bareli district of Uttar Pradesh. It crosses many major rivers such as Rapti in the Rapti barrage link, Ghagra in the Ghagra barrage link and Gomti in the Saryu barrage link. This link will give benefit to various districts of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Ghagra Yamuna Link Canal take off from Nepal at Chisapani Dam in Kanali River, which make its way towards the west. This canal will connect many major rivers, Sarada, Ganges, Ingagra and Sarju, Rapti barrages to merge with the Yamuna rivers and further link to Babai Sarju and the Raptis rivers in the east and the Mahakali Sarda rivers in the west by Girijapur barrage on the Kanali Ghagra. Sarda Yamuna Link Canal. Sarda Yamuna Link Canal connect the Sarda rivers to Yamuna rivers with two dams. Teri Dam having a height of 260.5 meters and with a storage capacity of 2.6 BCM in India and Panseswar Dam of 350 meters height with 6.56 BCM storage capacity in Indo-Nepal. This canal take off from proposed barrage on Sarda River in Tanakpur town in Nainital district and travel with a total length of 384 km to the west to join Yamuna River. Yamuna Rajasthan Link. The proposed Yamuna Rajasthan Link Canal starts from the right bank of the proposed Yamuna barrage in Panipat district and travel towards the west to join with Sukri River in Jaisalmer district of Rajasthan. The total length of the link canal is 786 km, 196 km in Haryana and 590 km in Rajasthan. The link canal is an extension to the proposed Sarda Yamuna link canal and passes through Haryana and Rajasthan to provide irrigation to the drought-prone area. Rajasthan Sabarmati Link. Rajasthan Sabarmati Link is an extension to the proposed Yamuna Rajasthan Link Canal which take off from proposed barriers on Sukri rivers in Rajasthan. The link canal travels for a total length of 725 km, that is 650 km in Rajasthan and 75 km in Gujarat to make water available at Luni and Banas rivers before joining with Sabarmati River. Chunar-Son barriers link. Chunar-Son barriers link with a length of 149.10 km long take off from the Chunar in Ganga River near Bijapur district, Uttar Pradesh. This canal travel is and will have 3 pumping stations for lifting water at the height of 38.8 meters, 16.10 meters and 4.4 meters respectively. Son Dam, southern tributaries of Ganga link. Son Dam, southern tributaries of Ganga Link Canal, take off from the right side of the proposed dam across Son River near Kadwa in Jharkhand with a total length of 339 km long. It travels east and joins Bhadua rivers. The hydel power project of 3.5 megawatt and 1.5 megawatt capacity is also proposed near the junction of Sakri rivers. This will give additional irrigation beneficial to the total area of 307 lakh hectares in the district of Patna, Nalanda, Gaya, Jehanabad, Munger, Bhagalpur, Nawada, Jamul and Aurangabad of Bihar and Palamu district of Jharkhand. Manas, Sankos, Tista, Ganga link, which we call has MSTG. Manas Sankos Tista Ganga link canal with a total length of 137 km long is an important link proposed in Himalayas component to transfer the surface water of Brahmaputra river to the state of Assam, West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand and Odisha by giving a link with Ganga river. This will further travel west to link with the peninsula's component through Suvarnakha and Mahanadi, a high dams with a storage capacity of 8.75 BCM and 4.96 BCM respectively were proposed to Manas and Sankos river. This link canal will travel towards west and then south to join with Ganga rivers. Jogigopa Tista Faraka link. Jogigopa Tista Faraka link. Canal take off from proposed Jogigopa barrage, which will divert the deficient water from the Brahmaputra through a gravity link canal and travel in the western and southern part of the country to meet the water shortages. The proposed link canal has water dispute with China and Bangladesh. Therefore, it is examined by the international team and concluded that the link was not feasible due to the major problem of the soils. The soils in the end route of the canal which is to be excavated, were prone to liquefactions in earthquakes. The earthquakes in Assam in 1954 has the same reasons. Faraka Sundarbans Link Canal. Faraka Sundarbans Link Canal start from the Faraka barrage on Ganga river and travel from about 394 kilometers long to transfer about 9,000 MCM of water at proposed Hosnabad where in Sundarbans. The diverted water from Ganga rivers will be utilized for activating Moribunds, Yamuna and developments of Kastipur, Bhagrakanta Khal. The water will further divert to Hongli rivers for improving the navigability of the Kolkata port. Ganga Damodar Subarnakha Link Canal. This proposed link canal begins from Faraka barrage on Ganga river and travel towards the southern part crossing many major rivers to join with the proposed Subarnakha barrage on river Subarnakha. The total length of the link canal is 394 km long. This will transfer about 28,913 MCM. Subarnakha Mahanadi link. Subarnakha Mahanadi link canal take off from proposed Subarnakha barrage in West Bengal to divert 21.20 MCM of surplus water from Brahmaputra rivers to Mahanadi rivers. The water will travel through Ganga, Damodar, Subarnakha link which give benefit to about 36,500 hectares of land in Odisha and West Bengal. Now, let us discuss about the peninsula's components. The peninsula's components is also known as Southern Water Grid, which link Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Penas and Kaveri rivers to provide irrigation benefit to the millions hectares of water deficit regions. The main objective of linking peninsular rivers is to divert surplus water from Mahanadi and Godavari basin to the surplus basin of peninsulas by interlinking with canals. But this interlinking will require to construct a number of big canals and large dams. It will also require letting of water in some places which will involve huge financial and sound technical inputs. The interlinking project will be one of the challenging and ambitious projects. 16 link canals were identified in the peninsula's component. Mahanadi Godavari link. The link canal required a construction of reservoir at Manibhadra on Mahanadi rivers and to the and to the downglass barriers on the Godavari rivers. The 827.70 kilometers the 827.700 km long link canal is proposed to originate from the right side of the Manibhadra reservoirs and falling it into many major rivers in Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Godavari, Isampali, Krishna, Nagarjuna Sagar link. Godavari Krishna link canal is proposed to transfer surface water of Mahanadi and Godavari rivers basin to Krishna river basin. The 299.256 km long link canal, including 9 km long tunnels, which originate from Isampali reservoirs and falling into many major rivers before merging with Nagarjuna Sagar reservoir by Musi reservoir. The end road of the canal mostly passes through agricultural fields. Only about 35 kilometers passes through dense forest in the starting. Due to the topographic obstacles, the link canals would be required to live in 4 stages up to the height of 35, 38, 23 and 11 meters respectively, for which about 1705 megawatt of power would be needed. Godavari, Isampali, Krishna, Pulichintala link. This link canal originates from the right side of the proposed Isampali dams with a length of 312.2 km crossing the ridge of Godavari and Krishna basins. The focus of the link canal is to divert 4,370 cubic millimeters from Godavari river to Krishna river. As the topography doesn't permit the smooth gravity flow of the channel, around 12.50 kilometers long tunnel is proposed and it also required to lift the water at different height of 106.68 meters and 69.68 meters respectively. Godavari Pulavarams Krishna Vijayawada link. The 174 km link canal starts from the right bank of Godavari at the purpose of Polavarams reservoir with a carrying capacity of 5,325 cubic millimeters. The canal will fall into Budameru rivers before joining Krishna rivers at the existing Prakashan barriers at Vijayawada. This link canal will transfer 2,265 cubic millimeters of water for the Krishna Delta has committed under the Godavari Water Dispute Tribunals and 1,564 cubic millimeters for en route irrigation industry domestic requirement before merging with Krishna River. Almiti-Penners link. The 587 km long canal linking Almiti with Penners originates from right bank of Almiti dams in Krishna River, Karnataka. The canal will transfer of 1,980 cubic millimeters of water from Almiti dam to join Mandileru, a tributary of the Penners near the Malakabe Mulla village in Andhra Pradesh. This link canal will benefit Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Krishna Srisalam Penner link. The main focus of the proposed Krishna Srisalam Penner link canal is to transfer additional surplus water from Mahanadi and Godavari river to the Penner river through the natural streams. The diversion of the water begins at existing Srisalam reservoir and Srisalam right main canal, transferring of 2,310 cubic millimeters of water through Patira Dipadu head regulator, and it is proposed to link Nipulabhagu stream through Banakresara cross regulator before falling into Penner river. The 204 km long canal is proposed to run 180 days in a year. Krishna Nagarjuna Sagar Penner Samosila link canal. The proposed link canal, having a total length of 393.02 km, starts from Nagarjuna Sagar reservoir in Krishna river. The link canal is designed to divert 1,146 cubic millimeters of water, out of it 3,979 cubic millimeters diverted through NSRBC, 2,356 cubic millimeters diverted to irrigate the common area of Nagarjuna Sagar RBC. 810 cubic millimeters will be utilized for en route irrigation and remaining will merge with Penner rivers at Somasila. Penner Somasila Kaveri Grand Anicut link canal. The 529.190 km long panel Kaveri Link Canal run parallel to the existing Candelura flow canal up to 10 km till RD and then travel 80 km from Candeluru to Pandu Canal up to RD before travelling a distance of 439.190 km till Grand Anicut. The canal will divert 8,565 cubic millimeters of water from Somasila Reservoir in Pennar, out of which 3,170 cubic millimeters will be utilized for en route irrigations. 876 cubic millimeters of water will supply to Chennai city. 279 cubic millimeters will get benefit for the domestic and industrial requirement, and 4,240 cubic millimeters would transfer to Grand Anicut in Kaveri rivers. Kaveri Katalar regulators Bangai Gundar link. Kaveri Bangai Gundar link. Canal is proposed to transfer 2,252 cubic millimeters of water from Katalai regulator of Kaveri river to the Bangai rivers to provide additional irrigation facility to 3,53,337 hectares annually in the district of Karur, Tiruchirappalli. This link canal will run parallel to the existing new Katalite high-level canal for 36 km up to RD and then travel for 219.60 km, crossing many rivers basin falling into Gandhar rivers. Ken Betwa link. The proposed link canal is designed to transfer the surplus water of 1,020 cubic millimeters from Ken River to the Betwa rivers. This water will also be utilized for en route irrigation to the common area. A dam is proposed with a maximum height of 73.80 meters at Ken River, 2.5 km upstream of the existing gulfs, where the net water availability considering all the upstream requirement at the dam's site is 3,291 cubic millimeters. As per the interstate agreement of 1981 on River Ken, 2,225 cubic millimeters of water from Ken River will divert to Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Prabhati Kalinsin Chambal link. The main purpose of this link canal is to divert surplus water of Prabhati River, Niwas rivers and Kalisin river to the Rana Pratap Sagar in Chambal river or to the Gandhi Sagar. Approximately 464 cubic millimeters of water from Patanpur river on 464 cubic millimeters of water from Patanpur dams on river Prabhati rivers will be diverted to Mahanpura Division's dam on river Niwas through a 55.37 km long link canal including a tunnel of 6.61 km. This will further divert 403 cubic millimeters of water to Kundalia reservoir across river Kalisin through a link canal of 73.70 km including two tunnels of 1.29 km and 3.1 km respectively at Mahanpura. Kandalia Dam, having a storage capacity of 1,234 cubic millimeters, will again transfer of about 493 cubic millimeters of water from its old catchment. Par Tapi Narmada Link Canal. The proposed link canal of Par Tapi Narmada with a 210 km long and 5.5 km long tunnels originates from Paikatware. The main objective of the proposed link canal is to transfer surplus water from west flowing river of Par, Tapi, Auranga, Ambika and Purna to Surastra and Kutch in North Gujarat. This link canal required a construction of several dams as the canal will be passing through a dense forest of hilly regions. Damanganga Pinja Link Canal. The main purpose of this link canal is to transfer surplus water to the greater Mumbai city to link Damanganga and Pinjal rivers. Construction of reservoirs is proposed by National Development Agency and Government of Maharashtra, and dam of Damanganga river with a storage capacity of 400 cubic millimeter is proposed, which is further connected to the river's back at Kangri Hills in Thane district through a 16.85 km long pressure tunnels. a long tunnel of 25.70 kilometers will connect Kargil Hills and Pinjar reservoirs. Pinjar Dam, having a storage capacity of 401.55 cubic millimeters on River Pinjar, is Thane district. In Thane district, is proposed by the government of Maharashtra. Beti-Varada Link Canal. Beti-Varada Link Canal invests the diversion of surplus water from Beti River to the Varada rivers. From the interlinking of this canal, two dams are proposed. Let us look what are the advantages of interlinking of river. Interlinking of rivers will have deficit drought-prone regions to have water throughout the year. It will give additional irrigation benefit and create potential to increase productions in agricultural sectors. Flood in the Ganga and Brahmaputra river basins will be controlled by transferring the surplus water to the deficit rivers of peninsulas. Scarcity of water in southern India will be solved. Generation of new occupations, facilitation of inland waterway through the last linking canal, large income generations. And what are the disadvantages of interlinking of rivers? Interlinking of rivers will cause huge loss to the environment. Loss to the environment. The whole ecosystem will change due to the mass deforestation for the construction of the dams and canal. Resettlement of the people to the en route canal area is not an easy task. Particularly, the project will not last for a longer period due to the frequent changes in the river course. The amount of pollution in the rivers may increase as the flood floods the pollution down to the ocean, but diversions will increase the amount of concentration in the rivers. The amount of fresh water entering into the sea will reduce, which will cause a major ecological disturbance in the marine ecosystem. Total cost of these projects is very huge that the government will have to depend on foreign sources which can fall in the debt trap. Political relations with the neighboring country may disrupt due to the water sharing dispute. Thank you.